Hello, and welcome to healthyhouseplants.com, where we teach you all about gardening in the great indoors. Today's video is sponsored by our Amazon affiliate link, which you'll see below. You'll also see corresponding link to an article about this topic that I'm covering today on our website. Today, I'm going to talk about rescuing plants. My family knows all about my rescuing of plants because they've been involved in many plant rescues. And I often find that they disappear all of a sudden when I start talking about a plant that needs to be rescued. But so if you are a gardener and you love plants, you know what I'm talking about. Someone's getting rid of a plant, or someone says they just can't take care of a plant, or the same thing as rescuing an animal. You're rescuing a plant. You may find yourself digging plants out of gardens. You may find yourself find plants on the side of the road. So I had this particular plant. I had plants that at my yoga studio, they said they were going to throw them in the trash, and they were perfectly good plants, so I rescued them as well. So some of the plants you can see are rescued, and especially this one here is a rescue. And this one was actually rescued when it was only this tall, and that was a year ago. So you can see it's doing well. It's a Dracaena. You will see some areas like this where it's browned on the leaves. I will have to tell you that there was lots of areas like that when I got it. So it's doing 100 times better than it was. This is another rescue, and this one, it's been about 3 or 4 months, but it is also having some of the same issues. As you'll see, some browning leaves, they just fell off. So that being said, if you're going to rescue plants, they've had a hard life a lot of the time, so you need to be patient with them. And there's perfectly okay to use scissors to cut off any leaves like this one that are not looking so hot. And eventually those leaves will be replaced, but honestly, the main reason it's nice to do this is because it makes you feel better, and it makes you feel like your plant's looking better, but it also makes the plant look better, and I really think it makes the plant feel better too. So some things to keep in mind when you rescue a plant. First of all, they may have pests and diseases, so keep them in a quarantined area, preferably another room of the house where your other plants aren't, and watch them for a good 2 months to see if anything like mealybugs come up, or scale, or spider mites. At this point in time, you will also, during that 2-month period, you will also find out if the plants have succumbed to root rot. And that will show up when the soil stays moist, but the plant leaves start to droop. There are some things you can do, including the best thing you can do at that point is to repot the plant and rinse the roots gently and put it in a nice, really good organic potting soil that has really, really good drainage, and you may be able to save the plant. Not overwatering the plant, as has been most likely done to the plant, will also help considerably. So say the plant is in quarantine for 2 months, you can put it with your other plants. At that point, the plant should hopefully, however, be starting to perk up. And by perking up, what that'll mean is it's putting on new leaves, and the plant is starting to look more vibrant. It's starting to look more buoyant. It's starting to look just basically healthier overall. And the new foliage that's coming in looks normal size and normal color, so it doesn't have any weird things going on with it. So that'll tell you, yes, it's springing back and it's doing well. In order to have it to do well, you want to use the same principles that you would for all your other plants, which is to water only when necessary. Most houseplants need to approach dryness before you water them, like the Dracaenas. And you want to fertilize every 4 to 6 weeks with a really good organic fertilizer. And one thing that's a really good idea with plants that have been rescued is to repot them as soon as possible after about a month of quarantine. You do want to let them sit for a while and just start taking care of them properly for a while before you do it, because a lot of times these plants are pretty shocked at all the they've put up with, and then you don't want to reshock them by repotting is quite a shock to the plant system. So wait about a month and then repot with a high quality organic potting soil as well. And don't start fertilizing the plant until it's been with you for about a month as well. But do keep up good watering and make sure the plant has the right amount of light. So if it's a medium light plant, it needs medium light. If it's a bright light plant, bright. If it can take dimmer conditions, then it can do that. But keep in mind that a lot of plants that take the dimmer conditions still really would prefer a more medium light. And if you do find pests like mealybugs, scale, spider mites, then do treat them. And before you put the plant in with the other ones, I do have a video on an easy way to get rid of mealybugs as well. So that is about it. Like I said, have patience and have fun. And I'm very excited with this plant that, like I said, there are a few leaves that are still kind of having issues here, and it's okay to cut them off. But I'm excited that this plant, like I said, which was about here and looking really, really sad, the person was ready to throw it out. And now it's looking great. And the new foliage is really pretty and shiny and healthy. So you can save plants, and you may even find that your family members will love saving plants with you if you're lucky. So that is it for today. Thank you for stopping by to learn all about gardening in the great indoors. Please remember to leave any comments about indoor gardening tutorials you'd like to see. And remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video.